What's up, guys? This is Marciea here with another episode of the Lady Strong Fit Cast, and today I have a very special guest. I have LSF Member Vanessa Ramirez. Hello,
Correct.
How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for coming on the episode today.
Of course.
So the big question is this: how were two women who didn't cheat and purchase a gym franchise model, how were they able to spread their mission and purpose by empowering and transforming hundreds of women's lives through fitness, nutrition, mindset, and accountability with a micro gym business model of women only? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. We are Lady Strong Fitness.
Yeah, so you and I had a conversation prior to this episode airing. I know who you are, but for the people that are tuning in watching this episode today, can you tell a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm Vanessa. I started Lady Strong Fitness back in September. A single mom with 3 children, 3 daughters, and yeah, it's pretty much.
I love that you have 3 children, but you still manage to find time for yourself. I know with a lot of other moms that might be watching, they have a tendency to not find the time. However, you do. How did that all come about? Because right now you're enrolled in our Strongher. Well, let's back up for a second.
Yeah.
You're actually a platinum member, which is one of our highest tiers. Alongside, you're taking the Strongher class,
Correct.
which is an additional service to just gain strength. Okay, so you wake up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 a.m.
No.
Before that.
I wake up at 4:25.
Yeah, to take the 5 a.m. class. Yeah.
5 o'clock
So
class, yes.
explain, like, your mentality, like, how do you manage to do that with 3 kids?
Well, I mean, it's not easy, but mentally it prepares me for the day ahead because, I mean, it's a long day.
Yeah.
Because I am a full-time mom, I am a full-time employee, but you know, if it wasn't for me working out in the morning, I don't even know how I'll be able to even go through my day.
For sure.
But it just, like I said, for me, it's all mental, and it helps me. So, yeah. And sometimes at the end of the day, I'm just like, how did I do that? But,
like superwoman.
You know, it's like, it's not easy, but it you know, it gets easier with time.
Oh, I agree, 100%. Well, not that I would know what it's like to be a mom, but just to see, I mean, actions speak louder than words, and based on my observation and things that I see with you being in class says a lot. It speaks volumes. So I also want to touch bases on, before you signed up for the Strongher, you just did the group training classes.
Right.
And can you share your results within that time frame of what you managed to do before doing the Strongher?
Sure. So I signed up for Lady Strong back in September, and I was just taking the basic classes. I lost 20 pounds.
Crazy.
Within, let me see, I can't remember, September, like 4 months.
Yeah.
But I was very strict on my eating too and stuff, and but then I felt like I needed more. And I'm glad that you guys were able to do this Lady Strong, you know,
The Strongher.
the Strongher.
Yeah.
And that was like another motivation for
sure.
me, because I just feel like I needed something else.
100%. So that's really nice. So for anyone that's watching, and that's normally we do get a lot of women when they first come to us, they want to lose weight. Right. And you managed to do that, like you said, by not only exercising, but clean eating.
Right.
And then that next step for you was taking that Strongher. Now, you guys are probably wondering, all this beautiful equipment here is what actually Vanessa utilizes throughout that Strongher, and it's only for the Strongher program, alongside personal training, not for group classes. So let's talk about the Strongher. You are now in the 3rd phase, so you're going on your 12th week of doing the Strongher. Explain to me, what is it like? How do you feel? Like, let the audience know all the details.
So I have never worked with a personal trainer. Never knew about, I knew, like, I did some weights before and stuff, but now with the Strongher, and then especially like this 3rd phase, it's just, I can see the changes in my body, because it's like I'm lifting heavier. I'm also eating more than what I used to.
That's awesome.
So that's like another great thing.
Yeah.
But I feel great because I just feel stronger.
For sure,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you said that you're eating more. So not only does the Strongher teach you how to execute and lift the exercises properly, but it also teaches you how to eat and not give up like your favorite foods,
exactly.
Right? Which is awesome.
I'm eating pretty much everything. I just keep it in a balance.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Like, I use
100%.
the avatar.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know too much about the Strongher, and we're talking about phases, so we go through 4 different phases. All phases last for a total of 4 weeks. After this 4th phase is over, then we have another phase that we go through, the phase 4. So we start out with fundamentals, and then we work our way up to supersetting, and now you guys are doing tempo training.
Which,
and
sorry, but it's
no,
like,
it's okay.
It's just like the tempo training it's not as easy as it
right,
looks.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just I'm still sore.
Yeah, yeah. Which is good, right?
It is really good. I
yeah.
mean, you never knew you had those muscles.
For sure.
But yeah.
Yeah, I like that because for as long as you've been here and you're still managing to recruit muscle groups that you never did before and still feel sore, which lets you know that the program is working,
yes,
right?
It is.
And then I'm really excited for you guys for this next phase. After the tempo, we're doing resistant training, using a lot of the resistant bands and doing exercises of that. So if someone was on the fence either about doing group training or Strongher training, what would be your advice to them?
I mean, to me, it's more like just try it first. You know, it's like, don't overthink it because, you know, sometimes, I mean, and what I love about Lady Strong too is because, you know, it's like we push each other, we help each other, and don't feel, you know, like you can't do it because, you know, you could just work on your own pace, but don't give up before you do it.
I like that you
said
that.
Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just do it.
I like that.
And then if you don't, you know, if you feel like you don't like, then, you know, but try it.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
100%. I want to give a shout out to a really good friend of yours, Terry. Shout out to
course.
Terry who's watching. You guys are really holding each other accountable. And so I don't want people to think that you're doing this journey alone because you're not.
No.
And in fact, I believe Terry was a referral, referred you to Lady Strong. And now you guys are like buddies inside the gym and outside.
Right.
And I like that. So explain how important having an accountability buddy is.
Right. So Terry is pretty much my best friend, right? And she was always like, hey, you should try this, Jim. You should try it. And I'm just like, I don't know. You know, it's just, but then finally I did. And we work out together. And, you know, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here pretty much, you know. So it is really nice to have someone, you know, because it's like, so with the tempo training, right? Like, I didn't really watch the video.
That's okay.
But it's funny because it's like, she's like, I'll watch it and then you just wake me up in the morning and, you know, like she plays her role and I play my role.
Got it.
But it's really nice to have someone because, you know, you push each other and it's really nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
So shout out to Terry if
Yes,
you're watching this
Terry.
episode. Yes. So is there any other advice that you might have someone like, just drop the mic if you had any final words to say to anyone that's tuning in today, regardless of what it is?
My advice is just never give up. You know, it's like, for me, I still struggle with like my eating but I don't give up. You know, I just know that there's a next day and we can start again. So don't ever feel like, oh, you know, just because you messed up one day, that means you messed up everything.
Sure.
So to me, it's just like, you know, just go day by day. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. So just push yourself to do the best that you can.
I like that. I really do like that. And I can tell it came out so genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you are a great representation to LSF. I'm super excited to have you a
you.
part of the community. Honestly, you really are. You inspire people in more ways than you possibly think. And I think this episode is going to be a testament to that. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in on another episode of the Lady Strong Fitcast. Have a blessed day and we'll catch you on the next episode. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for joining us today. If you like this episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel or find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or whatever your favorite place is to listen to podcasts. And if you really liked this episode, please leave a review for us on iTunes. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.